Hey, check out the Moms Play Boys. I'm back in this video. I'm reacting to I've been preach video. Now I normally don't do this, but they're going real spicy in my boy Andrew Tate. And let me preface this by saying this is all allegedly. I don't know if it's true or not, but it's allegedly. And apparently Abba and Preach got smoked for Andrew Tate. Before I get into the video, make sure you like the video, subscribe to the channel. Channel blowing up. We have over 1,000 subs now. Let's get to 10,000. Without further ado, let's get right into it.
Today's topic, there was a big reveal. Evidence from the Andrew Tate trial got leaked somewhere, and essentially conversations that he had in his place called the War Room, which was like it used to be his course that he would basically sell people on to make lots of money, and he would have private conversations with these people, telling them this is instructional on how to manipulate women into doing X work for his words. So Lasmina, who's one of the trafficking victims in the
She's hot
against Andrew Tate, the legal one, as well as Georgina, who's his BB, which is bottom bitch. Okay, and bottom bitch is basically the woman beneath the pimp who helps recruit the other women and keep them in line. Because women trust other women a lot more, a lot of men will use these kinds of women to manipulate women. Okay, so this is the conversation. Not my words. You're gonna read it. Update on the two girls living together. So they became good friends. Everything was stable. The girl who moved lost her support network at home, cemented her move, talking about staying forever, can't wait for me to come back, etc. Essentially, this girl moved from somewhere else to come live with Andrew. She lost her family network back home as a result. Okay. So Andrew says, so I had to tighten the screw. So I said, somebody in her old town told me she worked in a sex club. I literally made this up from the sky. Started calling her a liar and threatening to kick her out, but the real goal is for her to agree to never go anywhere without me, not even her hometown. I need her working, not visiting friends back in her hometown. So putting nails in that coffin, saying people are talking bad about her. So basically what he's doing in this conversation is he's working towards isolating her from her loved ones, her family and fans, so she can never go back and she has to rely on him for everything.
Yep.
Okay, so this is the conversation that he had with Jasmina privately through WhatsApp. You worked in a sex club. I did not work in a sex club. I'm not lying. Where did you get this out from? So you'd rather believe them. So she really believes other people are talking shit about her. I told you the truth. These people want me no good. I don't know who you have talked to, but I've only slept with 4 men in my life, and you were one of them. I have never lied to you. You said it yourself that people will try to destroy us, break us apart. I've heard things too, but I choose to believe you and not them. Well, probably sure to believe those things. Answer me, please, and tell me this is a joke, because I really don't want to believe that you mean what you're saying.
Silence.
I'm freaking crying alone in a room, and you think I'm not serious? I'm tired of this so-called friends acting like friends and ruining my chance to be happy, and it hurts that you believe that. Where am I now, Andrew? Here? Why? Because I'm serious. Andrew replies, serious girls don't lie. Yes, I understand, she says. You are not going back to Tismore even to visit without me. You understand? So Tismore is where she's from, her hometown. He said, basically, she told him, you're never going back. And she says, yes, I understand. My people there are telling me you talked to tons of men and worked in a sex club. I'm not having you go back there for them to call me and tell me more shit. She replies, that's a lie, but as I said earlier, look at me. Andrew replies, you don't need to leave the house in Bucharest without either me or Georgina. We are together always. So this is how he socially isolated her. Let's go to part 2. Updates on the two girls living together. If anyone doesn't know the story, ask the guys here to find out for you. So I told my girl to send me a picture. She said this. All right. So then he puts a screenshot of what she wrote to him. She writes, at the same time, I have a few things, very few, but rules I can't break because I'm old-fashioned and I still believe in God. 1, I never sent a picture of me in lingerie ever. I made a promise to God and myself, and I will keep it. 2, I will never do video chat or OnlyFans because my body's intimate and I only want my husband should be able to touch and see. 3, if I give you my love, I'm expecting the same thing back. 4, the man I love should not hit or beat me up. This is it. If these 4 things are respected when it comes to me, then there's no way we can ever fight. I listen when I have to. I'm quiet when I'm supposed to. And I'm definitely dedicated on being a good wife, waking you up in the morning with fresh coffee and a meal, all yours and forever. This is the way I was raised. Had this on my heart the whole day, so I had to say it. You are the perfect man for me and the man I've been dreaming to meet and have a family with since I was a kid. Now it's your turn to decide if these things change the way you see me or if I'm still the woman you want to spend your life with. I do. Do you? So basically she's saying, don't make me out to be a whore and don't beat me up. Those are her requirements, which I think most men watching think that's reasonable. Andrew's goal is he flies these women out. He makes them fall in love with him. He uses sex as a manipulation tool, per his words. Not me.
I used sex as a tool to make women love me so they'd obey me and live in my house and make me money. That's what I wanted. So yeah, on corporatate.com, I have my PhD program, and that is PhD is a pimp and hose degree that I'm
Clever.
And that teaches basically how I got girls, how I met girls, how I got girls to like me, how I got girls to fall in love with me to work on webcam for me. You're always working. Why don't you work for me so we spend more time together? What if you're doing what? So I'll have a webcam business. Oh, I don't want to do that. So okay, I know you don't want to do that, but listen. Come, let's have a meeting. Let's just talk about it. If you don't want to do it, don't do it. Fine. But let me explain it to you properly. In fact, I'll bring one of the girls who works for me. Your bottom bitch is the one who does the 7. You don't do the 7. The girl has to hear it from the girl. And this is where your bottom bitch has to be trained. That's why I said it's so important to have a good first girl. Because that's what I did. That was my MO was find girls, make them love me, and make them work for me.
And then these were women who've never done adult work. They've never been interested in doing adult work, but he would find ways to isolate them from their friends and family, make them go broke, and then try to get them into the cam business so he can make a profit off them. So regardless of either whether you think that's legal or not, it's got to be some evil shit. To isolate somebody from their friends and family just so you can make financial gain.
This video is.
Hold on. I want to pause right there. And no, I don't want to give them any ad promo. So let's go a little bit back. We don't give a crap about that. They're not paying me. Here's a couple of things I say. First, I would say, I think Andrew was definitely kicking himself for having Hustlers University and disclosing some of the things he disclosed at Hustle University. So again, this is allegedly, but let's address the information like it's true. Now, I think Ab and Preach got something out against the red pill. I just want to say that. And so obviously they're not going to be in favor of Andrew Tate. Me, I am red pill. I have reacted to Andrew Tate's videos in the past. I like the guy. I think he's funny. I don't know him personally, obviously. So I don't really know the guy. But I would say this. As far as the information that they put out, it sounds to me very damaging. Extremely damaging to Andrew Tate. The reason being is because, like Preach, Abba said, it makes him appear evil. Now, here's the part that I think is important. Because he appears evil, I think this is going to be something that could be used to persuade, let's say, jurors to essentially come up with a crime that he possibly did commit, such as RICO or something. Who knows? I don't think it's going to help him in the court system. However, I don't think what he did is illegal. Here's why. And even though I might not agree with it, even though I might find it to be immoral, and like I said, Abba said evil, I do think that what he did is persuasion. Okay. If anything, I would say this is more like a sales tactic than it is evil manipulation. You know what I'm saying? I guess it's wrong, but every company in America is trying to persuade you to part with your money, and they don't care if you can't pay your rent. They don't care if you're gonna miss your car note. McDonald's is not thinking, gee, they shouldn't be eating McDonald's. They're gonna die from lacking help. No. The world is. I think that what they're trying to say about Andrew is somewhat of a grifter to these women. The world is grifters. The world is grifters to other people. So this idea that only Andrew is trying to use women, I don't agree with that. I think the world, right, as far as all businesses, uses persuasive methods to get people to part with their money. And this is why the phrases exist, and it's not common anymore, but buyers beware, okay? So even though it seems evil, just let's say like a porn company, which could be more evil than convincing a girl to do porn, right? Let's say that's evil, right? So she does porn, she's getting screwed on camera. That seems immoral, right? And they're doing it for their own personal profit and gain. That seems immoral, but it's completely legal, right? If you persuade a girl to do porn, that is not illegal. So Andrew Tate, inherently, based on this, what he did was not necessarily legal. Maybe evil, maybe wrong, but not illegal.
Will I get her to work? Anonymous poll. So basically, he's asking the people in the group chat, do you think she's going to get to work for me after seeing that message? And one of the guys replies, yeah, that isolation is critical. I have no experience in this realm, but I would try to be good cop, bad cop. This is from Mac J, one of the people who are part of the war room. Act deeply hurt by her refusal. Flip it on her and get her to start feeling guilty or cry. Then have my BB, bottom bitch, ask why she's upset. Tell her how religious she used to be and how easy fun camming is. Again, never had to do anything like this, but maybe it works. And then Tate replies, close. I'm actually going to add a layer of separation. I will use Georgina as the bottom bitch and pretend I don't care. Either way, she can't attack me for tricking her. She looks super adamant about not doing this. She even made bullet points. I still bet yes because you're a top G, but it would be super impressive to see it in action. So basically, these guys are just discussing how they're going to traffic these women and get them to do the cam work.
Well, I don't know if they can use the word traffic, and this is where it's slippery because it's going beyond accusation, and it's kind of suggesting that what he's doing is illegal. I think trafficking has to be the lack of persuasion. I could be wrong here. I'm not a lawyer. I don't know the law, so I don't know. But I believe human trafficking is against your will. If someone persuades you, you can't say it's against your will, right? If I persuade you to suck my dick and you suck my dick, this is persuasion, guys. And you might say, oh, it's against the girl's will. But if she says yes, it's not illegal.
Of course, right? There's a course to it, but this group just for the select few who want to be human traffickers, I guess, and have girls do cam for them. So Tate in this says another element, since she's moved, she's been fed, but nothing else. She's broke. She can't go home. She can't leave the house. Man, I almost sound evil, but I'm not. I'm a shepherd leading the sheep.
Now that sounds a little odd. All right, so yeah, it's a little. I would say the worst part about this, and like I said, I don't know Andrew Tate, so I can't defend him. And like I said, this is all allegedly, so I don't even know if it's true or not. I would never personally do this. I don't think it's good game. You know, even if you had these thoughts, sharing them just makes it look a lot more premeditated and a lot more evil. And even to say that you sound evil, it's like an admission of guilt. So I would say, yeah, his character, and he seems morally bankrupt for this. And it's not something I would do. It's not some content I would make. It's not something I would preach. But there are people that preach this, and so he might have got some of these ideas from Iceberg Slim. A lot of this, the pimp mentality, how you pimp hoes, and stuff like that. A little too street corner for me. A little too ghetto, I guess you could say, for me. I don't know. But I never desired to be a pimp, so I don't even know what that's like to convince a girl to sleep and have sex with other men for your own money. Anyway, long story short, I think I don't know what to think about this. What do you guys think about this? I personally think Andrew Tate and Abba and Preach, they're not the best of friends. They're probably not going to be the best of friends after this. If you want to see the rest of the video, just go to Abba and Preach's YouTube channel and see it. I just want to give my take on it. I think personally, Abba and Preach they're not in the manosphere, even though they probably share some of the manosphere audience. I'm not fans of them. I come across their content at times. For whatever that's worth. If you like this video, like, subscribe to the channel. The channel is blowing up. Give us a super thanks. We're YouTube monetized now, so whatever you guys do, I profit off of. I need to drop my Cash App. Yeah, I need to drop my Cash App. Until then, though, I'll talk to you guys soon. Peace.